What's up, guys? It's SRC bringing you my 50th video special, and it's going to be a live commentary here today where I wanted to do something a little bit different and something a little special for the 50th video. And so I just wanted to go ahead and jump in and do that with you guys today. Right now we're going to be playing some Drop Zone. I've had some requests from people to see a little bit more of the Drop Zone game type, which I really enjoy playing. I think it's a lot of fun. And I think I'm going to give the striker a shot, even though that may not be the best weapon of choice. I'm going to, have some fun with it. And so I'm playing solo here with a group of random people, so it could go really well, it could go completely horribly. But, it is what it is. And, we'll give it a go here. So, first of all, I just want to start off by saying thank you to everyone who's watched my 50 videos or watched any of my videos up to this point. I took a look at my channel today, and it looks like I'm up to about 36,000 views overall, which is amazing to me. I never thought that 36,000 people would watch my stuff, so that's awesome. And it looks like I'm at about 210 subscribers so far, which is awesome. And I really thank you guys that liked my content enough to go ahead and subscribe. It means a lot. It's really what gives me the motivation to keep doing this and to have a little bit of a purpose with it. And so here we're playing Drop Zone. If you guys haven't seen this, I posted a video a few days ago. I think I'll probably put the link in the description where I talk about, kind of how the game type works, what classes and perks and things generally tend to work the best here. And, other than that, I won't talk about, the rules or the gameplay probably too much, except I'm sure I'll get frustrated when I die over and over. And so I'll probably mention that. Uh-oh. Grenade. And so, basically, for my 50th video here, I told you guys I would tell you the story of SRC, or how SRC, what it means, and how it became my gamer tag, and that type of thing. And so, basically, if you don't know, I'm 30 years old now. Back when I was 20, I used to be really big into import cars and import tuning and street racing. It was when Fast and the Furious first came out, I think. And so, that was something that I think everybody was into that at the time, So I had a 2000 Honda Civic SI. It was Electron Blue. And basically, all of my friends... Look at that care package. Amazing. All of my friends, we were into souping up these cars. And, so my car, I had a body kit and spoiler, rims and tires, kind of the standard stuff. And what we did is, when I worked at Circuit City, I was the installation manager for car audio. And a bunch of people there were really big into this too, and they had kind of started a street racing club. And they just called it SRC because that's a, pretty unoriginal name. People know what it means, right? And so that was kind of what I did and what the reason for it was. And so SRC was this street racing club that, most of my friends were in. And we basically would just get together on the weekends, every Friday and Saturday or so, and we would race our cars just 2x2. And as time went on and weeks went by, it just grew and grew and grew. And then we'd have more and more people that were interested in racing with us. So as it grew, towards the end, we probably had about 80 cars or so. I think the last race that the police finally came and put a stop to. And so it was kind of just, a hobby, something fun to do. And so that's where SRC comes from, and that's what it stands for, is Street Racing Club. And as far as it becoming my gamer tag, one of the things that we did, me and my buddy, is I think how it started is we were playing a game one day, and there were two players that had really similar names. And it was so frustrating because we would just die, you know, from one player, and then we'd go and it would seem like it was the same player because at a glance, all you're really looking is just, you know, you're catching the gamer tag just really fast. And, you know, you don't take a look at every distinguishing mark to make sure it's the same guy. You just assume it's the same guy. And so, you know, after that frustrating game, we thought it'd be kind of funny to have very similar gamer tags. And so mine was XXXSRCXX. And then my friend just moved the 2 X's and the 3 X's around a little bit. And so his was XXSRCXXX. And so when we would go and play a game together, it would feel like the same person was just killing them over and over and over again. And so that's kind of, you know, where that came out of. It was cool for, I don't know, maybe a day or two. And, you know, a little bit funny. And, you know, so then my friend, you know, changed his gamer tag back to something else, just because the novelty of that wore off pretty quickly. But, you know, it's something I've stuck with. I've had the same gamer tag for years. Yikes. And, yeah, so that's basically where SRC and my gamer tag came from. And so, you know, I'm not into racing cars anymore. I don't even think they really even make the performance parts to go on cars anymore. Something I heard recently is that a lot of those manufacturers are just completely out of business due to a lack of demand, where it's, you know, not as big as it was back when the Fast and the Furious came out. Which, you know, makes some sense, I guess. And shotgun not doing me any favors here. Alright, guys, we're losing here. We gotta pick it up. That should help quite a bit. Alright, this AC-130 should help us out. I think the overpass is going to give him a really hard time with it, though. Killstreaks, air support killstreaks like that are really not great on this map, unfortunately. Alright, so it's switched now. The challenge is going to be getting over there in a timely fashion, since they've already got it. Nice. Is that a sentry gun trying to kill me? I think it is. Alright, so this is actually a pretty close game. Most of them that I've played have been pretty lopsided one way or another. I haven't been into too many drop zone games. Are you kidding me? Oh, I forgot about the IMS. Dumb. IMSs are so huge on this. So, I feel like the shotgun's not doing as well as it did a few days ago. I'm not sure why that is. What is this guy doing? Woo. Is that a Pavelo? It sounds like a Pavelo.
Care package on the way.
Man, the Pavelo's gonna ruin me. Sorry about that. I was just trying to figure out if I wanted to switch guns or if I wanted to try and shoot down this Pavelo. It's really just doing work. Yeah, so like I said, the shotgun seems like it's kind of been not doing as much damage as it did a few days ago, and I don't think they nerfed it, but I don't know, it's strange. So we lost that there. I did end up leading the team. 20 to 27 was my kill death, which is awful. You know, sometimes that happens on this game, but you can see the score there, 3,500 points. You can really level up quickly with this game type. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will be posting another video tomorrow, which I have a pretty good topic for. I think it's going to be good. And so that is it for today. I appreciate you guys watching, and again, thank you for your support, and I will see you guys in the game.